N.
Hello, it's Phoebe, and welcome back to a very special Fretless Friday. Today I am in Portland visiting my friend, cameraman Aislinn. Shake the camera to say hello.
Hello.
Perfect. And I have the honor of playing a 150-year-old melodeon that was in my friend's garage, and I got to pull it out and revive it enough to make some noise. It was somewhat working, and then I patched up some holes, and now it is more somewhat working. So I'll clear my little fellows off the melodeon. Go ahead and pan down to the melodeon so they can see as I unfold it. It's beautiful as a table, if nothing else. I think that's rosewood on the top, is what we learned. Yes, but here we go. Open it up, and here it is. Get some shots of the keyboard. I've put tape on the keys that don't work. So we've got about a half dozen keys that do not sound, which means I have to be creative with what and how I play everything. But I'll open it up one more so you can see the bellows working while I play, because it's pretty nifty. So my organ at home, Luther, is a pump organ, and he runs on pressure, I think. So when I pump, he blows air through the reeds and makes noise like that. This organ works by vacuum, which is very confusing, and I'm not sure why it does that, but that's what it does. So this bellows moves when I pump the foot pedal, and it slurps air out of a reservoir underneath it and makes a vacuum. Yeah, this is the reservoir here. So it slurps air out of that and makes a vacuum, which then slurps air through the reeds instead of pushing the air out. I'm not sure why they decided to make it like this. If you know, let me know, because it's confusing and made it darn hard to fix because I didn't understand it. But yeah, there's also, see if you can get a shot of this. This camera tends to go blurry in low light, so I'm just shooting on my phone this time, so I hope the audio's okay. This thing down here is the volume control. It's just a little flap, and it's been propped up with a brick of wood. It's supposed to be controlled by this lever, but in sometime in its 150-year-old lifespan, the lever was lost and the piece of wood was inserted. And actually, someone cut this board to be just the right shape to go in here. It's clearly not the same wood, and they even cut out a slot for the the brick of sound increasing wood. So that's pretty neat. But I'm going to play Auld Lang Syne because I've been visiting my friend for New Year's, and so it seemed like a good song to learn, and it happened to work on this organ. So if you want to get some shots of the bellows and the lever while I play, that'll be good. If we start here, it's very annoying because middle C does not work, which limits quite a bit of the songs I can play, but I found playing on the black keys is good. So, see if I can remember Auld Lang Syne. To pump a lot faster and harder than Luther, partially because there's a lot of cracks that I wasn't able to patch up. There was a crack underneath the bellows, quite a few cracks in the wood, and that was messing with the suction. So once I taped that up, it was all good to go. I actually took some videos while I had it disassembled, showing the mechanism a little bit better. So if you want a more in-depth video on that and a little bit more playing, let me know and I can edit that together for you. But yeah, may or may not be posting that on Tuesday, we'll see. Yeah, did you get a shot of the pedals working? I don't quite recall. Okay, I've got my goofy Squidward Crocs on, but yeah, there's only the one pedal. My pump organ Luther has two pedals, which greatly decreases the amount of pedaling you have to do. And with Luther, I can kind of inflate the bellows and then coast and have him like, but this one, you can't do much of that. You pretty much just have to pump for your life the whole time. And it's also not very loud. I don't know if you can tell from whatever this camera mic sounds like, but even with the volume panel flapped open, it's a pretty quiet instrument. Unless people are trying to sleep, in which case, no, it's not. Anywho, that's the organ. Or that's the melodeon. I've named him Melvin, but he's not my melodeon, so that's just my name when I visit him. Melvin the melodeon. Melvin! Anyone watch the Colgate Comedy Hour? Anyway, let's see. That's the melodeon. What else have we got? Well, let's do the sky check. Go out the window. We've actually had some nice, sunny weather, surprisingly, in Portland. I was prepared for skies like this all day long, but evidently the sun followed me to Portland, so that's very nice. Let's see. I don't have a gourd update for you because I've been in Portland all week, but I went to Powell's Books. Oh, you gotta see, here's my show and tell. Check this out. I got an old Sears catalog. I really enjoy these. And it's pretty old, older than some of the other ones I have, so a lot of it is pocket watches and jewelry. But it has like 3 pages of strange harmonicas. Look at this. Accordions, harmonicas. What in the world is this? I don't know. Ocarinas. Yeah, look at this. A harmonica with bells on it. I really need to learn harmonica. These are so cool. It's got a couple banjos, and it's got, of course, pianos and pump organs. So that's very cool. We got the only Sears catalog in all of Powell's Books. We went and we asked at the information desk because it was a very large bookstore. Jeeves! I also brought my new jig doll Jeeves to visit my friend and keep Tiny Gilligan company. He looks very suspicious of Tiny Gilligan. When I had them sitting on the melodeon together, and he looks very unsure about Tiny Gilligan, so we'll see if they resolve their differences. Anywho, let's see. We've done the sky check. We've done the show and tell. We have no gourd update. I helped my friend repot some plants, so that was fun. Some mystery plants. She planted one thing and used compost, and the compost evidently had seeds, and so now there's 5 things growing. So that was fun. Anything else about the melodeon to show? I don't think so. Oh, get a shot of this. This is pretty cool. I got a lot of information from one of you guys about the melodeon, but if any of you are curious, there's the tag with information about the melodeon. Oh, I was gonna show the woodworkers in the audience. Take a look at this interesting pattern. We weren't sure if this was wood grain or if it was something to do with varnish. Like, see how it's light down here and dark down here? What's going on with that? I don't know, but yeah. Let me know if you know anything about that. And if you'd like a longer video about Melvin the melodeon, let me know, and I can try to get one of those for you. My computer broke halfway through the visit, so I'm going to post this from my phone. Hopefully nothing goes wrong. Sometimes when I post from my phone, it turns comments off, so hopefully it doesn't do that. I also can't make a thumbnail from my phone, so the thumbnail is the thing you see when it shows you the video and you click on it. So there might be a very boring picture of me halfway turned away from the camera. Hopefully you clicked on it anyway, though, because it's Fretless Friday. Yeah, I think that's gonna be it. Let me play us out. What else did I learn on here? I'm just gonna play Auld Lang Syne again, because I don't remember what else I played on here. It's got a really nice sound. It's a lot more delicate than Luther, and it doesn't have any stops or anything, which was fortunate, because it made it less intimidating to repair. I sat in the living room with a screwdriver surrounded by bits of old melodeon for half a day. Oh yeah, I have to jump the octave down because I can't play all the way up. So it's a very interesting arrangement of Auld Lang Syne with all the octave jumps.